One of the most charming mysteries of Kthoulas mythology of ancient Greece. What is hidden in the depths of the most distant point on the planet? It's the strangely sunken metropolis of Real that Lovecraft description is so much detailed that to this day many believe it to exist. In fact, a strange event in 1997 again provoked discussions about whether or not Kthoulas is real. It does not belong to the external gods but to the minor great old ones. His face is horrible, and he's sunk in the city of Plea, somewhere in the Pacific Ocean, where he sleeps and dreams, communicating with people through dreams until the stars get back in place and wake up again. And it takes the form of an octopus-like creature with large wings and membranes between the fingers. He's considered the high priest of the outer gods. Lovecraft tells us in his works that Real is located at the coordinates 47 degrees 9 minutes south, 126 degrees 43 minutes west, 47 degrees 9 minutes south, 126 degrees 43 minutes west in the South Pacific. This point, defined by Lovecraft, is the point of the sea that is farthest away from any residential area, and sailors call it the Nemo Point. There's also a study by researcher John Vincent Sanders who points out that some research is being done on all of these in specific parts of the Pacific. In July 1997 and January 1998, the American television channel Discovery Channel presented an oceanographic documentary titled Creatures of the Abyss, which referred to a mysterious sound, an incredible soundtrack that it came from somewhere in the South Pacific, about halfway between New Zealand and Chile. It was spotted by the US Navy with the SOSUS system. It's a huge network of underwater acoustic devices. And the sound appears to vary in intensity and rhythm while being characterized by high vibration, as reported by SOSUS, a haunting quality, quote unquote. The documentary mentioned that the best description that could be given for this sound is that it looks like the breathing and repetitive vocal efforts of a giant creature that lives in submarine caves of great depth. But Lovecraft mentions the same from his own studies, where he gives the location of Pili at the coordinates 49 degrees 51 minutes south and 128 degrees 34 minutes west. The calculation of these coordinates on the map indicates one of the deepest points of the Pacific Ocean, in the middle of the distance between New Zealand and Chile. This maritime area of the southeastern Pacific is a sea void without an archipelago and isolated islands. In some places, the depth exceeds 5,000 meters, that's 15,000 feet deep, while the abyss of St. Bartholomew off Chile exceeds 9,000 meters, that's 18,000 feet deep. There's also a reference to the book Invisible Horizons by Vincent Gaddis in the second chapter of the book, dedicated to the vanishing islands, quote unquote. It states that most ghost islands, coincidentally again, have been observed in this very area of the Pacific, ghost islands. Researcher Charles Berlitz has written extensively about the Devil's Triangle in the Pacific, similar to the Bermuda Triangle near the Caribbean, where dozens of ships and aircraft have mysteriously disappeared. The Southeast Pacific then extends west to Australia. A very large-scale geomagnetic anomaly was reported in 1968 and 1988 in Science News, October 5th, 1988. The Earth's geomagnetic field swayed dangerously, focusing on its wider area, on this area. At exactly the same time, letters in Pursuit magazine, issued 1988, speak of testimonies of the appearance of a huge octopus creature that was seen openly in Malaysia. Scholars of the Lovecraft school of the world insist that smile enigmatically that for about a decade, Kthoulas has woken up. The mythology of Kthoulas, this huge shrimp octopus-like creature. Mythology extends to all possible spaces, to other dimensions, to the stars, to the earth, to the bottom of the sea, to the black earth, even time. And this is from Lovecraft Mythology on a Greek article I've translated for you. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.